morning started.
Cool. Alrighty, so last week, um, the majority of what happened, you did a little bit of exploring, got into a little bit of combat, traded in a couple of paintings for a potion.
Yeah. If I had any of my tools that I'm proficient in, I'd look into it, but those are impossible to find.
Who knows what you'll find when you get into a town.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to this town we're by. Well, when we get back.
Well, you're on your way to Krezk, which is also a town.
Oh, it is?
Hmm.
Good.
You would know that.
Here's some. I need a gem.
Again?
Not a pearl, a gem. Yes, bro, it's a very complicated matrix of crystalline structures that are required for magic. Not all of us get blessed by their deity.
He just likes shiny things.
Listen,
I
it's not a
I
bad pun.
am working on cutting ruby. Would that do for you?
If possibly, there's this partial parts of the gem that I would need to do to the gem. Maybe you're capable with it yourself, but and this was going to be a difficult one. I need tears of despair, fear, or I think sadness. One of those to be inside the gem, which was not going to be an easy feat, nonetheless.
Well, I am cutting this for practice. Um, Perhaps it would be useful.
It's possible. I would definitely give it a shot if I can't procure one that's I think is worth enough. As pearl is very hard to find on its own.
Do you know how much it must be worth?
I don't know if the gem has to be worth a certain amount or the foci in whole, but somewhere over 200, 200, over 250, more probably higher.
Mm.
I haven't got the exact size and structure that I need, unfortunately, and I don't know if I can increase its wealth with inlaid gold or that sort of thing.
Mm. I do not think this ruby will be worth quite that much, but I have
Understandable.
tools if you would like to borrow them.
I would appreciate it when, again, the time comes. I haven't perfected the spell yet, but it's coming along. Ever since we made our way into what I believe is the Shadowfell, or at least a part of it, I have gotten a bit of an interest with the creatures of the night that reside here, and have been tinkering with an ability to summon one under my own control. But I haven't yet found the right wording or phrasing to get it done.
Well, we will see. This is a little beyond my ken. Usually, I will simply cut them and then sell them after. But if I can be of assistance, then I will try.
And maybe our combined skill might be able to yield something of perfection. The problem comes with containing tears inside a gem without them coming out or drying up or something like that. That's what the struggle I've been. The design is not that easy.
It sounds complicated. So not to dismiss the dead goat in the room, but perhaps we should bury him.
Oh, you're done now. Okay, hi.
I'm awake.
How you feeling there, buddy? You up?
I really wish my grandfather was red.
There. goat. Did you just call him a goat?
Part goat, right?
Isn't it a
Oh.
satyr?
Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
goat.
Okay, part lizard.
Dragon. Very different. I'd pull
I
out.
don't do that tongue thing.
You
my
see,
God, can you not kill me before we even get started?
you see Zerg appear on my palm. This is a lizard. This is a dragon.
I'm sorry, you said dragon, and all I heard was Mushu from Mulan. Dragon! Dragon! I don't do that tongue thing!
That's what I was trying for, so thank you.
Well, as you guys are speaking horribly ill of the dead, would anybody like to say a few words?
Well,
Moment of silence kind of guy, but
I look at everyone's eyes to see if anyone's sad.
hardly either, dude. But I feel kind of bad about it.
Yeah, Misa will pipe up and say, it is a shame that he did not live to find his way home.
It is a shame, and we'll just have to figure out who Ro is going to kill next.
It's definitely a bad place to lose in the little opposite of where he came from.
Mm. Somewhere in Sepharam, away from the Fairwelds, it is. He deserved better. I used thaumaturgy to make that sound even louder.
I'm going to hell.
Aw.
Right there with
That's
you.
Avernus. That's a different campaign.
I mean, if you literally did, you might find him. He had a fiend. He had a fiend pact, so that's
Oof.
probably where he's headed.
Poor guy. That's even worse. That he died.
Faye
Or
with a fiend
Barone.
pact.
We're all going
Alrighty.
to hell.
Can we make him a nice headstone at least?
I create a immaculately carved headstone that's about 3 feet in one direction.
Are you going to encrust your gem in there too?
What?
Nothing. I'm being facetious.
So, do you have mason's tools?
No. Conjuration.
Oh, conjuration. Okay, so it's gonna be temporary.
Shh.
Would anybody like to place
I don't
a
know that.
permanent memorial? You would know Alexander's minor creation ability as a temporary thing. He's used it lots of times
I have.
and has discussed it with the party. By this point, you would at least have an idea of generally what it is and what it does.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really have anything that we can.
I don't.
I figured it was better than nothing.
I will take out from my pocket a very small green stone, a peridot, and in it there I have carved an image of a flower, and I will put this on the top of the mound near where the head is buried.
That's the sweet gesture.
Oh. May his soul rest. Just kidding, we know it won't. It's time to pay Sugar Daddy.
When that sugar bill come due.
Alrighty, so
What did
You
Eastman
have-
say? Well, we ain't getting any younger.
does anybody else have any business they would like to attend to here in Van Richten's tower?
Nope.
He didn't have any magic items on him, did he? He had the Helm of Comprehension.
Yeah, the Helm of Comprehend Languages. I mean, if that would be worth something. It would be a shame to throw that out. Let me see what all you had on him. Give me one sec. If there's anything worth
Mundane stuff I'm not as worried about, but I do remember giving him that.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'll pull up his character sheet real quick just to see if he has anything worth reappropriating.
Is that what we're doing? We're looting our friend's body?
Not looting. Um,
We had earned that together.
it's a reappropriation of assets. Well, he has that, and he also has 216 gold pieces.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
We can't leave that. If you don't want it, I understand your moral decision, Asuka.
Gold's gold.
Gold
And
is
he's got a dream pie too.
I
Nah,
think
we can
can
bear
let
that.
that rot. I have 3 extras. It's fine.
So 216 divided by 5. 43 each, and then one left over.
43.
Well, then you can have the 44th because you counted it.
Okay.
I heard that stomach growl.
I did too. Who did that come from?
Oh, that noise?
I heard like a.
There's a kid skateboarding outside my window.
Likely story.
It sounded like a stomach growl. I thought it was my
Uh-huh.
stomach. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought so too. I was like, wait, what's happening? I know I'm hungry, but not that hungry.
As for the helm, I have the ability to cast these spells as ritual, but it may become to benefit to someone else that would like to have the ability to understand those who speak.
I speak enough languages that I'm not worried about it.
We can put it in the bag of holding for a while.
I know it's not the most glamorous magic item, y'all, but damn.
Misa would say, I am often speaking to many people. I would not mind being able to understand.
It'd be a good idea for an individual with a high charisma to at least know what people are saying.
Damn it, I have the highest charisma, probably.
I've got a 10.
What's your charisma?
You've got a what?
10.
Never mind. I have the 3rd or 2nd highest charisma.
I have a 14.
Never mind. I have the lowest charisma.
Yeah, I was about to say. As a paladin, your charisma, I mean, it could be high, but it's not necessarily directly beneficial.
It's 14, but
It
Yeah.
is casting.
No, they're wisdom, aren't they?
No.
I have a 10. How is yours lower than mine?
I have 14. I'm kidding.
Are paladins really charisma casters?
I think so.
I don't remember where I read that I should put charisma in there.
I'm pretty sure they are charisma casters.
That's so weird. I could have sworn they were wisdom.
Mm.
I've never played a paladin, so I've never looked deeply into it, but
They're one of my faves. They are charisma because Dragonborn get strength, charisma, and that's why I played them.
Oh, okay.
Neat. Oh, we should check on our cart.
Yeah, ever since it exploded, I don't think you've checked to see if there was anything that survived.
That was a different cart.
That was a different cart. We did not kill the NPC Irene.
Oh, I thought you meant the exploded wagon.
Nope, not that one. But hey, now that you mentioned it, let's go through the debris.
There may be
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Not everything would be destroyed in fire.
Let me make a roll to see what kind of stuff you might be able to find after the massive alchemist fire explosion.
That road triggered.
It's a shame I got rid of my control flame cantrip. Could have stopped the burning quicker.
Okay, so
So Elias, oh sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask. It was table talk. I was gonna ask Elias if he had changed any of his cantrips with his wizard.
On the daily now.
Okay.
Oscar, can I just say that I love that I've got a message only visible to me in the chat that says use the yeet sound effect.
What?
And I've had that the whole time we were having this discussion.
You're eating Chill's poor body.
You know how tempted I was to hit that button when you said drops it in the hole?
You should have.
Should have done it. Missed opportunity.
Oh shit.
Oh, I have catapults, so you can use it whenever.
I have enough points to do it 3 times because of how often I watch his streams, so.
Nice. So you would have found a little something amongst the wreckage. A lot of the items in this cart were rather flammable. One thing that you do see, it's very, very charred, but you do see what appears to be the charred remains of a wooden cage. And let's see, inside the cage, would you be able to tell what this is? If somebody wants to give me a medicine check to see if they can determine what's in the cage.
I'll pass on that one.
My medicine's
Unless-
+2.
That's better than what I got.
That's better than what I got.
Medicine's wisdom.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
So, Ro, you are able to determine, looking in this cage, you see the charred and blackened corpse of a chicken.
Ooh.
Anyone
Oh,
want fried chicken
black.
for dinner?
And you can see that inside this cage there are also, you would also be able to tell that there are 5 chicken eggs, also equally charred and blackened.
Hold them up,
Oof.
ask if anybody wants an egg for dinner.
Boiled
Sure.
egg.
I'll see what. I'll have them. Zerk might like them if anything.
Yeah, you could try them out. See how they taste.
I'll hand them over to Alexander.
I'll crouch down and summon Zerk and
Oh boy.
try and feed him the scorched eggs.
What is Zerk again?
He's just like a bearded dragon, a
Bearded
lizard.
dragon. So he goes and tastes the egg. He just kind of swallows it whole,
Oh jeez.
and he kind of he kind of eats it, but gives you like a yuck face. I mean, it's burnt.
Yeah, yeah. If it was dangerous, I'd rather Zerk eat it than me.
Calling PETA.
I mean, it wasn't a deliberate act of animal cruelty. All right, yeah, and then you could you might not, you probably wouldn't see, but you destroyed a couple spell scrolls too in the blast.
Way to go.
Can I know what spells? You want to hurt me more, Moon?
I don't know how much. They're not really your wheelhouse.
Okay.
You lost out though on a spell scroll of Major Image and one of Remove Curse.
I could learn Remove Curse, but
Not from that you can't.
nope.
Not anymore.
It hurts. Row.
Well, cry about the dead goat. Let's cry about the lost spell scroll.
Yeah, right.
Wizards and their priorities.
The scorpion, it's priorities.
What are my ideals and bonds again?
Not friendship.
Nope. Definitely not friendship.
Oh, we could have told you that!
All right. Did anybody else have anything they would like to do in this area?
You know.
Let's go check on Irina.
All right. You approach your wagon that you had hired, and hold on. Let me get my Google Docs pulled up just to make sure I'm not missing anything, because there were fortunes told, and I need to make sure nothing was here. I don't think there was, but
don't think any of us remember to pin it. I can't pin it, but...
I've got my own DM document that has a lot more detail than you guys have.
Lol.
Well, I mean, I was the one who did the reading. I better have all the detail.
I do not think so.
No, I've got it pulled up now.
Going off say fortune.
You mean
I
this
don't
Google
think so
Doc?
either. Do what?
Did we not pin this?
I've
No.
got the link to y'all's if you need it.
I pinned it.
Okay.
It's now
Okay.
pinned.
Cool. Yeah, there was not anything of note, or as far as your fortunes of note here.
Last chance to go touch the armor, Oscar, and see if you want it.
Wait, what?
Last
Bad
chance
idea,
to go
Ro.
check the armor and see if you want it.
Nope.
It's under some effect of animate object.
Oh yeah. It was under the effective animate object. You guys managed to. There was a couple of real nasty encounters in here that you guys managed to avoid.
Detect magic.
Well, and
I
we
mean, not-
basically skipped every floor except the top one.
Pretty much, yeah. I was gonna say there was probably something in one of those other floors.
We got
that
through
totally...
the door that we shouldn't have.
You got through the entrance, which hold on, I'll tell you. You would have fought a young blue dragon if you fucked up the entrance.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Oscar, I'm kind of glad you decided to
Young?
do dork and dance.
Yeah, young.
Young, we'd be dead.
Well, you guys veered off onto this place quite a lot sooner than you were supposed to. Technically, I probably would have made some adjustments on the fly, but this is like you guys are like 3 levels above where you're supposed to be
You
right
let
now.
the trap go off, Boone.
So what you're
If any-
saying is my mad Vanu Vanu dancing skills got us A, safe and not killed, and B, also got Joan killed. So, well, you know.
Well, the dancing skills had nothing to do with Geom. That was more Rohana just going in and opening up the doors, seeing what she could find.
When the rogue says someone should look at this, and then just throws open
tried.
the door.
We tried. We rolled so bad.
Yeah.
Maybe detect traps isn't so bad after all.
You know what, Spod? You said that. I actually have find traps as a spell and I forgot to use it.
Oh,
my
no.
fucking God.
Okay, so let's keep that in mind as an option.
Wow.
Well, nobody died. The only reason Geom died... No, the only reason he died is because he bowed out, and that was a very dramatic and easy way to write him out. You could have healed him.
Could have just, given him a heart attack or something.
Shit.
Just horrible chronic illness.
I'm sorry, but the amount of pain in Misa's face after I said I had that spell.
So next time we open doors, maybe we'll remember. Or before we open doors.
Or touch furniture.
Camera, why did you go out?
Touching the furniture would not, or detect traps wouldn't have anything to do with like animated furniture. That's a magic effect, not a trap.
Took me a while to get detect magic. I didn't pick it up right away.
Alright. So
That's what it does.
back to Irina.
Irina,
Yes.
as you come back into the cart, she looks up and she's kind of looking around confused. She was like, "Did you guys hear an explosion?"
Did I hear an explosion? What? I am black. Am I normally black?
As we're charred to a crisp.
Well,
The
I need to
sarcasm
find.
is not.
I need to find her stat sheet. Actually, hold on. Let me see what she have noticed. That
Is
Looking
she
at
my level of
Alexander.
oblivious, is what you're saying.
Studies prestidigitation and clean off the soot.
Alexander, you are completely frozen with your pin in your mouth, by the way.
Oh, yeah, my camera's stopped working. I don't know why. I tried
see-
unplugging it.
Oh, I kind of. I see you, but you're frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Irina stat block. Where you at? Where you at?
There it goes.
I just read the latest addition to the document.
There you go.
So let me have Irina do a. Or she wouldn't be actively looking. Her wisdom is decent. She probably.
Half-assed.
Oh, everybody's camera went away for me.
Just you on my
Everybody's.
end.
Yeah, it's just you on our end.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was my Wi-Fi being weird.
Okay, so shall we continue on to the Abbey?
Yes, so we should get there within the day, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys. I think this was your final day of travel to get there, if I remember correctly.
That
Should
is
have that.
wonderful here. To here.
Okay. So where were we? Where were we at? Let me pull you back up to the map, cause Okay, we kind of got a little bit off track. Yeah, you had. Oh, God, what time is it even? I forgot what we said.
Well, we
You
left.
rested outside of Valaki, right?
Yeah, so that was 4 miles from Valaki.
Yeah, you'd get to Krezk by like the end of the day, or before the end of the day.
So that's what we should do.
Okay. So, does everybody want to try to head straight to Krezk?
I think
I-
that's for the best.
Get back on the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah,
Do
it's
not
probably.
know what as options, huh?
Alrighty, let me pull up my list of all the random locations in Barovia just in case. I mean, there's all sorts of little spots on the map that are
Are
not
all these
necessarily
little
labeled.
houses on our map?
Looks like a farm or something.
Yeah, if you see something on the map, it is probably a location that you can travel to.
Ooh.
I love that somehow we have 2 purple people and 2 green people, by the way. For your
Green's
click
my color,
counts.
man.
We got some POCs in here.
Why am I purple?
Alrighty,
My
so
God, Oscar, you can't just ask people why they're purple.
He's a
Did
purple
you
people eater.
did you stuff some people inside some suits?
Nanny.
Nah.
You can click on your color to change it.
What's wrong with the cameras? They keep on changing.
I know,
I
they're
know.
so bad.
What the hell is this? Alright,
Now,
so
now everybody's gone except for Boone and myself.
I don't see anyone except myself.
I don't. You're just a black box for me. Okay, everybody reconnect.
And this is the random encounter, not wolves, not dragons.
We kicked
Text-
those wolves' ass.
Yeah,
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was a lower roll on the random encounters.
I'm sorry, I still
Oh,
think the most annoying encounter was the damn will-o'-the-wisp that we got woke up for that Oscar couldn't hit for shit.
I should just let it kill you guys.
Then
I mean-
Lisa comes in.
All things considered, that one wasn't that bad.
Yeah, well, if there were 5 of them,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a problem.
because they had like an AC of 20 something, because they're itty bitty and hard to hit.
I think that particular encounter, it's always just one.
Oh, really?
That's never dangerous.
Well,
Well, I mean,
have a chat
some of
with
the
a few
random
people, yeah.
encounters. One of the random encounters that you rolled was the random encounter that threw you off course to the tower.
Mhm.
Wait, really?
That was a random encounter. It threw you off course. You did not take the right path.
Shit.
So that's a thing.
All right. Well,
How do we get so
moving on.
lost with this map?
I mean, it's not a GPS. It's a general map. You're not familiar with the lands, and Irina is not super familiar with this part of the world. You have a general idea. You're going,
That
you know,
way.
overall in the right direction. You just might get a little, turned around still.
So, guess who's the group token?
Geo,
Shit.
Yep.
riding on a corpse.
Would I have time to short rest in the cart? Or
Yeah, I
is
mean-
that not possible?
I thought we
You're-
short rested before everything, like after the cart.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did you? I don't remember that,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
We talked about it
The
like
fact that I
at the
have
very
any
end.
health.
I
Yeah.
didn't do that.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
either way, you guys would be able to short rest on the cart ride as long as you're not the one driving.
Yeah, we used short rest because I used 2 of my hit dice to recover from that freaking napalm.
7 HP back.
Hi, Ernie. We killed you. Well, actually,
Aw.
we didn't kill you. Your character wasn't there last week, and since you said you didn't want to keep playing, I put your character in, and you rolled a natural 1 against the trap, and I killed
Have I
you.
not used any spells today?
No, you haven't.
Didn't we fight wolves today, or was that yesterday? That was yesterday. Holy shit. No. Okay. Cool. Just hurt.
Womp womp.
What do you know?
Ernie was just coming in to be sweet and see if I wanted anything from Wendy's.
Aw, I
You
want
said
something
Frosty,
from
right?
A
Wendy's.
frosty and French fries.
Tell
No,
them to bring me food. I'm hungry.
I don't need any fast food. I had a real heavy lunch and like, ugh.
I have
Alright,
brownie
so,
butter,
but in
ice
all
cream, and
seriousness, we
coffee.
can't move on with the dead guy as our group token.
Can we not though?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just a representation of where you're at.
But no one can move it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Since also
Hold
That's
on.
where you're getting at.
Oh, it's a technical thing. Got it.
Hold on. I will edit the token so that it can be controlled by everybody.
I mean, I'm all for, slowly moving through and waiting for random encounters if we find something, but can't
Can
move.
you guys move it now?
No.
It's I'll play. So what? It's can be edited and controlled. Oh, it's because I have to delete it and remake it when I do that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Hold on. So I have to delete Geom's player character entirely.
No, just delete the token that's on the map and then drag it back out.
That's what I did. Okay, one of you drag it out. Can everybody move that?
No.
No.
Is it only the person that drags it out?
I suppose.
Hold on, let me try one other thing. Because I would like to have just a unified character token just to keep it easy. Okay, edit.
Well, it has to be a spell scroll because apparently that's the most precious thing in the world.
Okay, can somebody else move this now? Or no?
I can't move it.
Nope.
And Alexander, if you said anything, I couldn't hear you.
Probably by design.
Cat.
I don't know. His mouth was moving.
Depending on the spell scroll, it might matter.
Well, I don't know why this isn't working because it says it can be edited and controlled by all players.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Can I pull out a token?
You should be
I
able
can
to
I
it.
can pull it out and control it.
Right.
It can't be controlled universally.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
That's fine. We
I
can
don't
just take turns driving for now and move on.
Alright, so whoever's driving, drag Geom out.
Oscar. He's the only one with the land vehicles specialty.
Alrighty. So Asuka, cool. There we are, so in which direction are you headed?
Straight line, I guess.
To the right.
Okay, stop right there. Alrighty. So, give me one sec here, because I have to roll something. Okay. Okay. So as you approach here, give me one moment. So as you approach this spot, you see a weather-worn or actually, before you approach the spot, before you get to the signpost, you're going to see something kind of come out at you. I'm gonna drag you guys over to this map.
Blinded.
Oh god, it's the battle map.
It is the battle map.
But we haven't rolled for initiative.
Oh, dear
so-
lord.
Oh dear lord. Never mind.
Oh dear lord.
Oh,
Okay, so, well, we're on the caravan, so they're not going to be right at you here. But you can arrange yourselves however you would have been in the caravan. Probably Oscar would have been near the front since he's driving.
Will you send that to the back? Boone, I can't.
Oh, yes. To back.
Thank you.
It was at the back of the caravan.
I was writing. Too much walking.
Alrighty, so as you come up to this, you see sort of out of the woods come these individuals. I know you can see a token. So yeah, you see these people come out at you and they say, "What are you doing here?"
We're just passing through.
on our way to Krezk. Forgive me. Are we intruding somehow?
Well, what do you need in Krezk? There's a toll to pass this bridge, you see.
With
At all?
escorting a traveler.
Who you escort?
Nobody of import.
We were just simply hired to take a passenger from Barovia to Krezk. That is all we know.
Interesting, interesting. You willing to pay the bridge toll?
Well, that depends on how much it is.
I'll say. What would let me see here.
I'd like to think that the werewolf is actually saying this out loud.
Let me see here. What do we want from you?
4 fucking werewolves.
What do you have to make it worth our while? Let's put it that way.
We've got a couple of
We are
patrons.
but lowly travelers. I believe I carry the gold of the party, and I currently have only 15 gold to my name, so we need this job to get a better footing. So we have just been looking for the pay from this job.
Understandable, understandable. We're pretty hungry.
Well, we have
Dream pies.
rations and such things if you would like that.
Charred chicken.
Well, I do not suggest the chicken. It is not
They-
fresh.
When you say rations, they turn their nose up at that. But when you say dream pies and charred chicken, they seem to be a little bit intrigued.
Dream
Well,
pies. I have some of
you-
them.
Well, Alexander, do you think we could part with supplies?
I was going to investigate them a bit to just learn properties a bit more, but I guess I can procure a couple more from the town.
Certainly. I believe we have 3 pies left.
I have 3 personally.
Ah,
Guillaume had one, but you left it to rot.
We did.
Damn it.
So that
I
would have
think
been
I have one.
a pie apiece. So you've got. So the werewolves definitely seem interested in the dream pies. They're like, "Oh, we've had those dream pies. Those are delicious. Hard to come by around these parts."
Would 3 dream pies be favorable?
Well, it would be for the 3 of us. What do you have for the 4th?
Can I say
That
I
chicken.
still had the chicken in my hand since I was trying to offer it to him when I was teasing the guys and I never really put it back?
Chicken. Yeah. How charred is it? Is there still edible meat in there?
I
I'm
kind of
prestidigitation the chicken.
All right.
Actually, prestidigitation can make something more flavorful as well.
Yeah, it can. Okay. Okay.
Don't forget about that goblin mayo.
Oh, right.
To make it a little bit more moist.
Flavorful.
I think we killed Michael.
I fill.
Moist.
I'll fill 2 of my empty clay pipe flasks full of goblin mayo.
I think we killed Boone, y'all.
Oh, I'm good.
He's usually the one abusing our poor friend with that word, so he's not bothered by it.
Oh no, I just saw him like lean over and all of a sudden he was out of frame.
I accidentally stuck my hand in this old like cup of ranch that was gross, and I had to go wash my hands.
Goblin mayo.
Goblin mayo.
Y'all are
That's
dead
why
set
it's
to
so
make me have
tasty.
something
It's
come
just
out my neck.
ranch.
Ranch.
We'd have a word for it. So the goblin mayo is exotic because it's just ranch.
The flecks, the little green flecks in the white stuff, that's the goblins in the mayo.
Oh no!
Right, so the werewolves would definitely be intrigued in this. They'd be like, they would ask, "Can we taste the chicken?"
I'll hold it out to them.
Give them the mayo.
That's all.
I'll use mage hand to kill move them over there. I'm getting near these fuckers.
Have you already given the pies over?
I can slowly take the pies over
I can
with my
take the
mage
pies
hand.
to them.
Okay. Be my guest, Asuka. I'll press
I'll
the
help you
digitation
carry them.
them too. Like make them taste better. Like come on.
Alright.
It's gotta work.
They've handed all this stuff to us, so we're gonna walk on over.
Alright, gotta get these pies out of my inventory.
So
Sort the supplies out between them.
the werewolves would, 3 of them would grab the dream pies, one other would grab the chicken, and the one with the chicken would kind of rip the chicken apart. And you see, surprisingly, inside of that blackened chicken corpse, the meat looks very juicy and flavorful. And they all start just eating, just like disgustingly slurping up this food.
I'd have been so upset if there was something in that chicken.
Out falls out a flawless diamond.
No, it has to be a scroll. Remember, he cares
My heart.
about scrolls.
My heart can't handle this.
You see the werewolf bite into it and crack it in half.
I just want my signature spell. That's all I want.
There.
I mean, you're only level 3. There's plenty of time.
I know. We're 4.
Are you 4 already?
4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When did you guys level up? Has it been a while?
4 was down in the song
Oh yeah.
dungeon.
I remember now.
It has
Oh,
been a
get that
few
fucking
sessions. I can't say a long time.
So the werewolves devour the food.
Are you
Trust
gonna?
that was enough, friends?
Oh, so you're gonna talk to them? They're like, yes, it was very delicious, but what do you have for dessert?
I have some hooch, and I pull out a bottle from like my vest.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
They would say after dinner drink. That sounds wonderful. That would be enough to ensure your passage.
Are you guys okay with
Well, thank you.
Oh, shit.
I'll hand them over the bottle of hooch.
They would grab it and take it and say, well, this is not how we expected to get our meal, but it was delicious. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Eyebrow raise.
And then the werewolves sort of walk back into the forest a little bit slowly because they are pretty full now. And, yep, they're gone.
Fuck
Then
that.
you?
Fuck that. I'm so glad now you guys aren't mad at me for stealing those extra dream pies now, are you?
Eh, nope.
That was a bad
When they said that they were
situation.
hungry, their intent was to attack, but you guys actually had some good food, so rations would not have been enough. But you guys had some other stuff. That was good.
Takes a whole new meaning to blackened chicken.
4 fucking werewolves.
They
Oh
were
yeah, that
they
would
they
not have
fully
been
intended to
good.
attack, but you guys sorted it out. That I
Well,
had to roll 4d6 werewolves. You could have gotten 6 or 1d6, excuse me, 1d6
Mm.
werewolves.
I was gonna say 4d6 would have been horrible.
How the
anything,
fuck?
anything north of 5 werewolves is just no.
Anything north of 2.
Especially since Asuka came and hurt him.
All right, cool. So as you have fed the werewolves and you arrive here at this bridge, which is the Raven River Crossroads, as you come over here, standing at the intersection of the Old Spallage Road and uh, the other road here, you do not know to where it leads exactly. You see a signpost. You see this weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms of the sign point along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Krezk. And through the woods, you can see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Valaki. And the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Wine sounds good.
Wizard of Wines.
No, we are
It
going
would be
to
nice.
Krezk.
Can we
In
go there
Krezk.
after?
Maybe
Later.
after.
Later.
We should probably focus on the task at hand.
Obviously.
Of course. It looks at in the vest and the rapidly depleting supply of hooch.
We can make some more with the jug. Not today, but
Mayo.
no alcohol.
Does that one's a slightly modified alchemy jug? Does it do wine as well? I can't remember because it's not exactly the same.
I know it has vinegar, beer, basic poison, honey, mayo, oil, vinegar, freshwater, saltwater, wine.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does. Okay, okay. The thing it doesn't do is acid, I think.
Yeah. Which I was
Okay.
sad.
On to Krezk.
Alrighty. Lead the way, driver.
I would love to burn these forests to the ground.
Okay.
You're gonna burn this whole entire countryside to the ground.
No.
What about the people that live here?
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Not the villages.
Well, all of the land that they subsist on?
Okay, so as you come in, you would come up from the southern road here as you come into the village of Krezk, and let me get the description pulled up here.
Hooray. Made it in one piece.
You did.
We're not in there yet.
All right, so you would be here on the old Svalich roads coming up in through the woods. Can you see the name where it has Old Svalich Road, or is that only on my lair?
Your
Your
lair?
I'll show it to you just so you know what the road is.
We can move stuff to the different layers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Put that on the map layer. You can see that now.
Pretty.
Alrighty. So you guys would be... Oh, you're a little far up. You haven't gotten quite there yet. So you'd be
Oh, sorry. I didn't scroll.
yeah.
What's the scale on this map?
One square equals 50 feet, it says.
Thank you. Just
So-
curious on how.
Yeah, this is a big map. This is clearly not a battle map.
Hmm.
That would suck if it was.
Like,
Yeah.
Imagine.
Take.
Move 3/4 of a square.
Did I really just do that again? Oh my fucking god.
closed your window.
Oh no.
Again, I am fucking tired, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So as
Tired
you
must
come
be
up
a
into
lucky guy.
Girl, same.
So as you guys are coming up into the city here, you come up right here at the junction, and
Okay.
the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall of stone, reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so. The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall, you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin, white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you've grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement into the abbey.
Let's approach the gate and see if we can go in.
Finally, out of that dreaded woods. Ah, civilization at last.
Alrighty, so as you approach the gatehouse, the air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. Two square towers, peaked with roofs, flank a stone archway into which is set a pair of 12-foot tall, iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the doors is a name, Krezk. The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high, and atop the parapet you see four figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
Hello, sir. Uh, is there any chance that we could perhaps gain entrance into Classic?
Gain entrance into Krezk. State your business here.
We are escorting a young lady who will be staying at the Abbey.
Okay, okay. Are they expecting her?
I believe so, yes.
Let me see here.
Ismark did send word that to expect her, so
So the one of the guards would go back and be like, "Let me speak with the burgomaster. He'll help. He would have received the message if the one were sent."
we will wait patiently.
Alrighty, and while he's fetching the burgomaster, I have to pee really bad. I'll be right back.
Well, thankfully, all it cost us was some dream pies and some horribly charred chicken.
It could have been worse, I guess, but
Should definitely pay her a visit once we're back in town.
Hmm. So, Alexander, what is your distaste for the forest?
it's has caused very little enjoyment for anyone of us.
It's kind of dreary.
True, it is a stark change from the sea, so I am, even though it is dreary, I have been enjoying the sights of greens and the browns that on the sea you simply do not get.
And I am personally not one to go exploring. Not since I came, not since I joined these two, at least. We've kept our business into cities and stuff.
So, well, Oscar, what are your homes like?
I don't have one. I mostly wander.
Well, surely there are towns that you are more familiar with, or settlements of some sort,
You know how
somewhere.
welcomed our kind can be around these parts.
True, there is general distrust, but seeing as I have my own seep, it does not occur much, so I had forgotten, thankfully. And you, Oscar? Where do you hail from?
Small village in the middle of nowhere.
Mhm.
Grew up with my family. Went into the military.
I can
And
respect that.
now we're just seeing where it takes us.
Trapped in Barovia. Wonderful.
Definitely not where I expected to end up.
Never is.
Do to say it is hindering my research.
So,
Yes, and Ro, I haven't had the chance to to look into that stuff as much. I keep like meaning to, and then I just forget. So I'll set myself a reminder.
The only reason I brought it up is because Mitza was asking, and he hadn't been here when we started that. When that
Uh-huh.
first came up, so.
All good. So, but
so
in the time you spent chatting and just learning a little bit more about one another, you see the burgomaster, a human noble, being escorted out. Um, oh shit, here we go. So you see the burgomaster coming out. He is a human noble. He says, "I, I've heard you're seeking entrance into my village."
we
Indeed.
are, so
Here's interesting, interesting. What is it that you are looking to do here?
we would like to visit the abbey. We have with us a passenger that we have been hired to help uh, relocate, and so she will be staying at the abbey.
And why does this passenger need to relocate to the abbey?
Some domestic troubles in Barovia to get away from a stalking suitor.
He would be like, interesting, interesting. He says, look, I'll be direct. I've heard tales of your people, whispers across the wind. You all are related to Strahd somehow. Am I right?
Um,
We've encountered him, but I would not consider us allies.
Enemies?
it would seem so far, yes.
Well, you have to understand. This place is one of the is a bit of a bastion of Barovia, unique, and enemies or allies of Strahd, you would draw attention to me that would be troubling. So
Can I ask, then, don't let us into the gate, that's fine. Can you just escort our passenger to the abbey? Just her.
I'll tell you what. Do
Go ahead.
something for me to if you can do me a favor to prove your worth to the village of Krezk, I will allow you in.
Well, it sounds like you have something in mind.
I do. We keep ourselves rather walled off from others, and recently we have not been able to get all of our deliveries. One thing in particular that we have found to be incredibly lacking these last few weeks has been our wines and our ales.
Hmm. And I'm assuming that a shipment from the Wizards of Wine is delayed, and you want us to go find it.
Delayed, yeah. They've come around, but they just they're not bringing what they're supposed to. If you could find out what's going on, and if you could bring us our regular shipment, that would be most helpful and would show us that you do have Krezk's best interest in mind. You see, one of the few delights that we have is that of wine, and without it, it's hard to keep my people happy.
How
Can
long
we
have you
leave?
done business with this wizard?
Can we leave our cart and our passenger here? We'll travel quicker without her.
I am not willing to let any of you through the gates and draw this attention to myself until you've been able to accomplish this for me.
Can you tell us where we can find said wizard?
Yes, if you travel down the Old Svalich Road and go to the south, you should see the signpost that will take you towards the Wizards of Wine.
I don't see how we have a choice in the matter, seeing as how we need to deliver our cargo.
Let us get going then.
If you would like, if you need a place to rest for the evening, we can ensure that we could post a watch of guards to ensure that the area just outside the gates will be a safe place for you to rest for the evening.
We would appreciate
A
that.
good gesture of good faith. So
I really wish I could. There's another spell I've been learning, but man, timing. Yes, that's fine.
That sounds like a good. Um,
Compromise.
yes, thank you. Works.
It's
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours. This is just a small token to show you that it is that we just need to be careful. We don't distrust you in particular, just all travelers. The more people we have here, the more attention is drawn, and we want to avoid that unless we know those we allow in are true allies.
We understand.
Equal opportunity distrust. I can respect that.
a bit of caution is wise. So I suppose. So
well, it is getting late. I don't think we could make any major headway towards the wizard today.
Let us take our rest and we will be on the way in the morning.
say,
Sounds good.
Burgermaster, how long of a journey is it to the winery?
How far is it? Oh, it's not incredibly far. It is. Hold on, let me look at the map here. Got too many tabs. I really do need a second monitor.
They're nice for DMing.
I don't
Yeah.
know how you can function without a second monitor.
I don't know how I can
What,
function without
Gino?
a third monitor.
Oh, good Christ.
I won the
I
third one
want
as
the
well.
third one.
So the Wizards of Wide will be, yeah, it would be really only about maybe less than half a day's trip, maybe 4 or 5 hours.
So we can get back. We can get back to you tomorrow night, evening, not necessarily.
If
Is what you're saying.
yes, if you are able to secure the shipment in that time, absolutely.
We will rest and we will be on our way first bright and early tomorrow morning.
Hey, Burgomaster,
Yes,
do you want any paintings?
paintings.
Now,
You just want to get rid of these paintings.
I'm tired of carrying the Mosca.
Just put them in your
Now-
bag of holding.
They are in my bag of holding.
What? Man,
It says, I don't have much use for such a thing. Perhaps somebody in the village could use those, but me personally, no.
I just assumed you were a man of fine taste. It's my bad. No worries. Honestly.
You assumed he was a man of fine taste. Was that an
He means
insult?
nothing by it.
he means nothing by it. You'll have to forgive him. He's been trying to sell these paintings for a while.
No one wants to buy them.
And it's grating our nerves too.
I mean, you have these paintings of some random ass family that you're trying to peddle off
You
on
said
everybody
they were worth something.
to the right buyer. You know, not everybody wants
Then I
everything.
have to ask everyone, Boone.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
gotta
we
find
did
the right
tell you
buyer.
that they probably weren't worth dealing with, but you know.
I will
I got-
literally give you a gold piece to give them to me.
Why you?
He'll take care of them.
He'll light them on fire.
I will take care of them.
They're worth more than a gold piece.
I mean,
Punk,
potentially.
potentially.
Okay. Give me one sec here. You guys can party chat and stuff for a couple minutes. I just need to get everything set up.
Long rest.
Alright, well, set up this fire and I will take a watts and begin sitting down with my Sura stores and begin again cutting and polishing this ruby that I've been working on.
Hey, Jimothy, you've been awfully quiet. You okay there?
Nah, there's nothing to hit. I'm bored.
Maybe you can ask one of the guards if they want to like brawl.
Let's not start something.
Conventional agreements.
We didn't even fight the werewolves. What fun is that?
I did not want to die, Timothy.
We would have been fine.
And all your cameras are gone now again.
Yeah, mine too.
Mhm.
What is up with today?
Weird.
Rough day.
My camera itself is actually having issues.
Yeah.
Okay, there. It's connected. I can see me and I can see Oscar.
Alright. And as I am polishing this gem, I am using thaumaturgy to change the color of the fire every minute or so to see how it is reflecting the different colors of light.
Purdy.
Rose kind of sitting there staring at the fire, slowly falling asleep.
If you tried to say something, Boone, we couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing a quick just prep work on this, and I think I'm ready.
For me,
Polishing
your
my-
camera was stuck on like holy shit serious face
Oh.
right up next to the camera for a while. I was like, ooh, serious GM.
I was just reading.
Mhm.
Oh, that explains the smoke coming out your ears.
Rude.
Mhm.
Don't taunt the DM, bro.
This is how we die. This is how we die.
So did you guys all hit the long rest button?
Not yet.
No.
Alright, you may hit the long rest button.
There we go.
Polishing up my potion.
Did you want to try and do anything with the potion? Did you want to try and...
I identified it, and it told me it was a potion of. I can't
It's
really
not-
do much else without alchemist supplies.
It's not a was, it is a potion of invisibility. That when you...
Stolen.
yeah. So it does... You do definitely sense the invisibility magic coming from it.
I just
By the
want to
way-
make it look new.
By the
Yeah.
way, and hushing this a little bit so that the guards can't hear us. So what are we gonna do about that severed head we got in that bag?
Oh, you mean this? I pull it out.
No, I put my hand on it, like, no, don't pull it out.
Okay. Well,
Are we gonna?
I would like
so
to
one
talk
of you was
to it.
going to try to talk to it.
Next time
Oh,
I
yes.
level up, I can.
You know, long rest and all. I don't know. Maybe a different spell.
Thank you for reminding me. I would like to change my spells.
That's what I'm here for.
I don't think Ro can learn Speak with the Dead yet. I think it's a little bit higher. I think we have
It's
to be
level
level
3.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, next level up, I can.
We're not quite gonna hit a level up yet, but probably before too much longer.
Hopefully after we get this wine. Let's see. I do not want bonfire anymore.
Sad.
Let me just
Instead,
make
I will
sure.
Y'all, I'm old. I forgot my address for a hot second there.
Like your physical where you live.
Yes.
So tell us all.
You
What?
might be a bit
On
hungover.
stream.
I'm not gonna say it. Besides, everybody knows where I live.
I don't. Which is probably a good thing.
What are they gonna do? Send me a severed horse head?
Douse you in pig's blood.
Alright. So, I'm thinking that, do we need to take a watch, or,
The guards are
specifically-
taking watch for you. They have let you know that they will ensure this is a safe spot for you to rest for the evening.
Okay.
If something comes down here, you will help, right?
They say, well, we'll alert you.
Yeah, wonderful. So, useless, I figured.
Better to have an alarm than not.
You guys
Yes.
don't have to rely on your own perception checks. These guards, who are very perceptive, they are literally paid to do this, will keep watch for you.
So,
So if
Af-
anything were to come, you would not miss it. We'll put it that way.
after working on the ruby for a little while, Misa would start to turn in.
All right, all right, all right.
I'd take a watch tonight. I didn't the last time, and Oscar got spooked.
Ro is just kind of sitting leaning against the wall of the village, just asleep.
I'll work on my new spells that I'm learning, trying to figure out.
I'm gonna sleep, and I'm hoping a will-o'-the-wisp attacks you.
Rare.
Jimmy's on the side just doing finger push-ups.
Magic missile doesn't miss.
Are we safe to assume that we can rest through the evening, or?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Now, as we get up in the morning, we'll start on taking a swig from my flask and say, all right, awake now, and see if the how's the others are faring.
Oh, I'm tired of sleeping out under the stars.
I never get.
Should have conjured
Never-
yourself a mattress.
That's a wonderful idea, Oscar. It'd only be a 3-foot long mattress, though, so more of a pillow.
Still, I never get tired of it myself.
I'll
How are
make
you,
sure.
Ro?
Huh? She kind of sits
Yeah.
up and looks around. Bleary-eyed, clearly not fully awake yet. Are we moving?
Here, have some whiskey.
I'm good, thank you. I'm Irish, not that Irish.
I'll take some.
I hand the flask over to Oscar.
All right, as you guys are drinking, give me a Constitution saving throw. I mean, you're drinking whiskey. I mean, come on.
I mean, a swig to wake you up, but
It's too early. It's way too early for Oscar.
Misa and Asuka, you guys feel you're not like fucked up, but you
I
guys
hate
feel
this
like
game.
you got a good buzz going.
Buzz cart
I heard
driving.
being sloshed 24/7 is not good for the kidney.
Guess who's driving?
Woo!
Oh, no.
I am so glad I didn't do that.
It's pirate whiskey, you know?
You
It's
sure you
strong
don't want some, bro?
stuff. Apparently, this is the strong stuff.
I'm good, thank you.
What is this made of?
It's Everclear.
Don't insult me.
Moonshine.
It tastes good. This isn't gut rot. It's nice.
Hit me with those Everclear Jello shots at 8 a.m. in the morning.
The kind that don't gel because there's so much alcohol content.
So, what you guys are going to have with this, with your current level of intoxication, you will have advantage on charisma checks.
Okay,
Charisma character sci-fi.
someone's getting lucky today.
By the time you get to actually use it, you'll probably be sobered up unless you keep drinking. But
Oh no, this is the nice stuff.
you want to keep drinking?
Nope,
No.
head out.
While we're traveling, you see Alexander keep summoning these little towers in his hand. These like miniature 2-story towers, just little features on him, just as he's stroking his like tendrils, just contemplating something.
Tendrils.
Well, it's beard.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on that cart and sway a little bit and grab the reins and be like, "Y'all ready?"
All right, let's go. Let us go.
I'll boost myself onto the back tailgate where I usually ride and let's go.
So,
All right, driver.
Alessandra, you look
Yes.
pensive.
Just deep in thought.
About what? We have some time.
Just I miss what I used to be able. At least what I think I used to be able to do.
Oh god, are we gonna run into those werewolves again?
That was a random encounter.
I will nuke them this time.
Random encounter is, but now that you're stopping here, I do have to roll a random encounter.
Motherfucker.
Every time you go past that bridge, you get a random encounter.
Come on! Can we
Just
get the one
person.
where somebody gives us free food?
I mean, they're not all bad things. Hold on,
Well,
what did you
that's
get?
good. They shouldn't be all bad things.
Then it wouldn't be random.
Let me pull up that table. This is why I need another screen.
At least you're not playing Spelljammers and an Astral Dreadnought eats you.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
God, we
so
almost died.
as you go by here, you find...
A baby blue dragon.
No.
Find a wormling.
Young Bull Dragon.
You come across, off the side of the road here, around where the werewolves were, you come across some flowers that have been placed over a stone marking what appears to be a grave.
Fresh flowers?
Do what?
Fresh flowers?
Yeah, it looks like these are a bouquet of flowers that couldn't have been here for more than a couple of days.
Does it have a tombstone?
Yeah, there's not or what you can see from where you're at in the car, or in the cart, you can see like a stone like laid into the ground with that the flowers are sort of placed beside.
Does somebody want to investigate?
I'll hop off. I want to see if there's a name.
If you want to see if there's a name.
Yeah.
What would it? Let me see what name. What you see here, it's very very crude. It looks like a name was probably carved into this rock with a knife, not by a master craftsman, just somebody trying to create a monument for a lost loved one. It says, "Here lies Eileen, loving mother and wife."
God. What a fucking coincidence I pick up Mold Earth.
Wait, Eileen, that sounds familiar.
Well,
does?
she's quite close to a companion.
What are the names of those people at the house we got the paintings from?
Oh God, that's
I
Okay,
don't
so it's
remember
not
that.
actually anything to do with that. Okay.
yeah. I mean, I
It's a
just
different campaign for one.
yeah. There's not a name. I just pulled that out of my ass. You rolled a grave on the random encounter, so
Okay.
Pay our respects and be on our way.
Sounds like a plan to
Does
me.
anyone know how to use Westfall Propose?
Not his what?
A way to cast a Grace of Repose on the grave to ensure that they do not rise up again.
No, it's
I
fine.
get the feeling I actually get that at some point, but I don't have it right now.
I'm sure you would. Paladins like to do those things.
No limits. Oi.
What?
Just looking at something.
What are you stressing out about now?
Oh, I don't. Zach doesn't want to do this, but yeah, Alexander, his curiosity is piqued, and would cast Mold Earth
Okay.
What
to.
did that do?
I'm not familiar with that spell. So what
No,
would you like
you're
to
not digging up a grave. No, I'm stopping you right there. No. Leave the grave alone.
But
No. No. Back in the cart. Let's go.
Oscar, give me are you going to like forcefully try to prevent him or
I'm not gonna
how are you
forcefully, but Jesus. I am appealing to his better nature. I know curiosity is a strong motivator, but no.
Oscar, roll a persuasion check at advantage against Alexander's what would that be? Against his insight?
I have the Will Wheaton curse.
Yeah, Alexander, give me I don't know if it would be insight. Just give me a
Straight charisma check.
yeah, straight charisma. 10. Meets it, beats it.
as you've pulled my head to the side, I've just finished the spell and lifted 5 feet of dirt up.
What is wrong with you?
I'll put it back. It's not like I'm leaving it this way.
It's someone's grave.
I'm
How would
sitting on
you
the
feel
back
if
of the
somebody
cart,
lifted
just
your grave out from
shaking my head.
above you?
They benefited from it knowledgely. I wouldn't mind.
It's just wrong.
I'm just going
So
to
will you
stay out of
continue to
this.
exhume the grave or will you
Does it take more than one casting?
Well, I guess that would
Area
probably
deep, jeez.
expose the body. Yeah. Do you leave the dirt lifted up and move it to the side, or do you place it
Yeah,
back?
I just want to see if it's actually a corpse.
Okay. So you look down in the grave and you see the dead body of a woman.
Can you put the dirt back, please?
I don't notice anything from just standing over the grave.
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine or investigation?
Medicine. No, you don't notice anything.
Just puts
She's
it back.
dead.
Okay, now that you've desecrated somebody's grave, does
How
that make you happy?
I'm not unhappy.
I was gonna see if you could tell how she died, but not really. She did.
Please put that back in the most respectful manner possible.
I didn't touch the body. I just moved the dirt, and it's back. exactly how it was.
Let's go.
I'll create a better stone for the time being.
Perfect, Alaric. Perfect.
Y'all talking shit?
No.
So-
he, he played the couldn't slay that. No, no, no. On my stream. And it just was just perfect.
No.
No, no, no.
No lemon corpse.
I'll hop back in the cart.
Not fair.
No, no zombie no es here.
Look, we've dug up graves before.
And he bitched about it then too.
That is true.
Oscar, you can't dictate which grave is okay to dig up and not okay
We
to dig up.
literally
Well,
just put our friend or acquaintance in the ground yesterday.
That's why I
feel-
picked up the spell to make it
I
easier if you have to
feel
do
like
it again.
he would be a little more sensitive to it. I'm
no,
just saying.
No.
Oh,
Clearly, I'm not buzzed anymore because now I'm angry.
Oscar, I'm sorry
Moving on.
that I offended you.
Give you a slight dirty look, and I'm just like, let's just not do it again, okay?
I cannot make promises.
Moving on.
Alrighty, so give me one sec. Get this map pulled up as you approach the Wizards of Wine. Alright, so as you approach the vineyard, after about a half mile off, you kind of hit off this branch from the old Svalage Road. It kind of takes you off of the sort of main road onto sort of a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley. The other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard.
Well, I think we found our way.
Are there grapes out?
You can't quite tell from here because you're not there. You're still at this split in the
Gotcha.
path.
Let's go there then.
I want some grapes.
All right. So as you're heading on the trail towards the vineyard.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So as you head that way, you see a light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on a ghostly form as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there, you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you.
Great. Well, at least we
And
don't have to look for anyone.
yep, let me go on ahead and reveal just a little bit generally of this area that you would see. We're gonna there's a lot here, so it's gonna be Fog of Ward.
Small map.
No, not a small map.
Oh, not what I meant. And
Oh.
small part of the map.
Yeah, small part of the map. Alright, so you would come up here. You'd arrive in here with your cart. Alrighty. So you have this cloaked figure beckoning you. Do you go towards it?
So,
Does he look human?
I mean, as far as you can tell, he's wearing a cloak and is kind of far away. Give me a perception check to see what you can find. Perception check. Yeah, from what you can tell, you can't see his face, but the figure does appear to be human just based on body size and shape.
about where do we see him?
Where would he be? Hold on. Does he have a token? I'm sure he has a token on the map. Hold on.
I have a baby.
Gino. Meow.
I see it right there.
Yep, so he would be about right here-ish.
No, well, move to the front and I can then say hello. Greetings. We were sent here from Krezk to fetch a wine shipment. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Thank you. You said you were sent here from Krezk?
Yes, we were trying to get entrance to the city and we were denied, and so the burgomaster sent us to on a mission of good faith to get a regular shipment of wine.
Regular shipment of wine, absolutely, yes. We have had some troubles recently obtaining the wine that the good people of Krezk typically purchase from us.
Werewolves?
No, not werewolves. He kind of sighs. He's like, we've got a bit of a druid problem around here.
A druid problem. That is
Yes.
interesting. And I look very pointedly to the group and say, might you need any assistance with this druid problem?
Oh, yes, yes. Absolutely. We could use a great deal of assistance. As he says this, you kind of as he says this, you hear this kind of rustling. You hear the rustle of kind of dead vines all around you. You see these inhuman shapes that sort of emerge from the vineyard, their limbs crackling as they trudge forth towards you through the mist and the rain. And yeah, so as you're going to come out to this map, not this. Wait, I clicked on the wrong map.
Werewolves!
Not
No.
again!
Not werewolves.
Ah!
Oops, all werewolves.
Ugh.
Oh no.
I know what those are.
Oh no.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, that looks fun.
What a time not to have a fireball.
But the time did not
Oh, there's
right.
more. Yay.
Holy fuck.
Having a good old party.
Mm. Mm.
If y'all have
Wow.
any friends that want to play D&D, now would be a good time to invite them.
Jimmy!
Well, we're not by the cart. We've probably gotten off and started talking to the guy.
Yeah, you would be out here, and this individual would be out here as well. Let me pull. I'll drag him out because he would be out here too.
Is that your druid problem?
He looks and says, "Well, part of it, yes."
Part of it.
What, have you spoken with the druids and what do they need?
Oh, look, they keep coming.
There's a shitload of these.
Oh my gosh.
This is not promising. We have to fight this.
Can we
I'm
just go
sorry.
inside? Can we
Somebody
go inside? The door's right there.
Somebody needs to educate me about druids, because I don't know shit about druids.
They can be good, they can be bad. They usually protect nature, and something here is
Clearly controlling these people, though.
Something is damaging nature. That's what turned them.
Okay.
Are
So
they keep ru-
what these are going to be? These are going to follow like swarm rules. They're not going to go individually.
So groups,
Yeah.
group initiatives.
Yeah,
So
there's
instead
going
of
to be
getting
like
fucked individually, you get fucked in horde.
well, no, it's better because then I haven't done a swarm before, but for this level of creatures, then that really should be done because it's not so many individual attacks. Hold on.
I suddenly wish I was playing Keres. All her fire spells. All the use I could have out of her. But no, I wanted to play something different.
So while I'm getting this together, go on ahead and roll initiative.
Order. Oh, thank goodness.
Why?
I love that we're all doing decent, and then there's Olska.
Why am I so bad at rolling?
Well, when you don't have a bonus to your initiative.
I don't either.
I do.
You have a +1.
Hey, could be a -1.
That is
True.
true.
Get them in the actual squares. Spoon.
Yeah, kind of. Just gonna roughly have them. So, with the swarm rules, let's see.
They all go to. Oh no, they don't all go together.
No,
They almost do.
I rolled these swarms separately.
Right, but they almost all got into the same.
Oh yeah.
Oscar's the only one splitting them up.
And get this other guy.
And Jimothy,
Yes.
we need him. We'll need him.
I hope at least one other spellcaster has some kind of fire spell.
I have fire.
Would some I don't feel like controlling Jimothy. Would somebody else like to control him?
I'll do it.
Alright, Ro, you can control Jimothy.
Give me a
I've got enough on my plate trying to do these swarm rules on the fly.
It's fine. I'm just grabbing his sheet. Give me a second.
Oh.
Not shenanigans. Where's Jimothy? Where is he? He doesn't have a character sheet.
Oh, that's right. He never fucking put one in. So we literally cannot play him because I think
What?
he's doing his character off of like a sheet of paper or something. I
Why?
asked him. I don't fucking know. I asked him to, but
I'll yell at
he
him
never.
later.
I don't think-
Hmm.
I get the gist.
Well, he's a
not as-
barbarian.
If you
So
if you can find a generic barbarian, hold on, let me find one. D&D barbarian stat block. Let's see if that one was too crazy.
I don't even know his strength.
I'm gonna see if I can find a barbarian stat block.
I mean, I can whip up a level 4 barbarian if you want.
Sure. Yeah, if you
He
want to
has
do that real
0
quick.
dex. He has. He has +4 to his attack roll, it looks like. Or +6 to his attack roll. Maybe +6. Which would put his strength at a +4.
There's not swarms of these things normally, so I'm just gonna kind of approximate.
Gino.
Anyone know what kind of barbarian he was?
Beast. Wolf.
Oh yeah. Or no, it wasn't a beast, it was the totem warrior.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay.
I am currently yelling at him because he is online.
Just tell him this. This is why.
I know. If you're not here, we need to be able to use your body.
What
Have the
weapon did he
gods
have?
just lift him up into the air. He's gone.
What weapon did he have? Do you know?
He uses a 2d6 weapon, I think. So a greatsword.
No,
Or
with a greatsword. There's some irony there.
That was the point.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I remember that. It's like twice his size.
Is it a heavy weapon?
Mhm.
It's a melee. Yeah, it's heavy two-handed.
It is a heavy weapon, but he asked me like, if for flavor he could use that as a gnome just to be silly, without disadvantage. I was like, you know what? Strength is your primary stat. Fuck it, that's cool.
All right. Still one attack per action.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it. I can't move him, but I got him.
New arrows.
Yeah, I'll just be Jimothy also. All right, I got him.
Okay.
Is he an initiative?
He has +0 to dex.
I'll add a turn in so you just tell me what his roll is.
This pre-made version of him has +2, so 5.
That sucks. Okay. Alrighty, so at the top of initiative, Misa.
Alright, so swarm rules, do they each get an opportunity attack against me, or is it just treated as one creature?
That's what I'm been like trying to quickly read about. Because it looks like swarm rules are really like more of a 3E thing, and they're just kind of homebrew
What you're
adapted.
looking for is not swarm, but mob
Okay.
in the
Right.
DMG.
Anyway, I would go up towards this one here, and try to go for 2 stabs with the rapiers.
Okay. Give me 1 sec here.
Okay. Make sure that I'm on my character. So 19 and 21 to hit.
19 and 21. Yeah, those are gonna hit.
Okay.
If those didn't hit, I'd be concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, min damage on both of the d8s. My heart.
So how
Um,
much did you do? Yes.
There's a link.
10
Thanks.
piercing.
10 piercing. Cool. Total?
Mm-hmm. And then take a few steps back.
Alright, and you have mobile or whatever, so you can't be op attacked, right? Or no?
It's the swashbuckler thing. The thing I attack can't use an op attack against me.
Gotcha. Cool.
Fancy footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Then up next is going to be Alexander.
Excellent. Um. Lightning breath.
Alrighty. That's a deck save?
That is a dex save, yes.
Alright, let's see how they do. 4. So they fail.
All of them?
I don't have time to read through that thoroughly. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine if that's what you want to do. I'm just trying to find my dice. Burp. 7 to each of them.
Cool, cool, cool. All right.
And,
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I've got his character sheet, his actual character sheet.
Okay.
this fellow needs to give me a strength saving throw.
Which one?
This fellow.
Okay. 20.
He's not pushed.
He
Alrighty.
very much got a piece of my mind.
Okay. Ro, your turn.
Hold on 1 second.
Help me, Ro. Oi.
If you got any AoEs, now's the time.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Shrugs in rapier.
He was at 12 hit points, but we've long rested
Long.
since.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There you guys go.
Mm.
Okay. Pain in my ass. See, I don't have huge AoE.
What about that ability you got from Strahd?
Right, that's what I was going to look up.
I don't think you've had much opportunity to try it yet.
I haven't, and I'm trying to remember where it is.
It should just be if I remember how I created it. Yeah, it should just be under your actions.
It's under limited use. I've got so
Oh.
much under my options.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do a 15-foot diameter. So yeah, I'm gonna aim right here. Oops, right there, that square, with my etheric blast.
What was the range on that? How far away can you be from them?
It doesn't say.
Does it not? Hold on, let me.
God damn it.
Because if I didn't say, then that's fine. I could have sworn I did.
That's what you put.
15-foot cone, so it would be a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Oh, okay. So let's go ahead. Yeah, where's my measurement tool? I go here. Trying to figure out where would be best.
It's very similar to like a breath weapon.
So if I go into this square right here in front of Oscar and aim it in this general direction, that should be good.
Which direction were you aiming it at? Yeah, so it would start from you point blank. If you fired it over here, you could.
That was a horrible attempt at a cone.
Yeah. Yeah. That pretty much. Yeah, you could hit those 4.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. How do I delete that? Now that you
Use
know
a
what
select tool.
That worked. Okay. It's a Dex save.
Alrighty.
Dex 15.
5. So, Ro, how's your etheric blast look? How does it work?
It's just a sheer force of like reddish purple energy that kind of ripples out.
Out of your book flail?
Yeah, basically.
So she whips it out and flings the flail forward, and the book actually pops out some magic. Interesting.
So you see members of this swarm just dropping. Oh, not that one. We'll kill that one.
Oh, was the other one your...
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me mark that as used.
Alrighty.
Actually,
So
wait. I can bonus action. I want to make sure this is the one I think. I'll reach back and touch Oscar's sword and give him a magic
Giggity.
weapon.
hell
That's
yeah.
my turn.
Nice turn. Alrighty. So
You now have a +1 sword.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can miss harder now.
And it's magical.
Alrighty. So this swarm is going to come up and attempt to attack Rohana.
Good.
21.
Protection.
Yeah, that hits.
Protection.
What kind of? So you have a few things that do that. Which one are we invoking?
The one that's actually protection.
Disadvantage.
This. Okay.
Wield, shield, control, your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Disadvantage was a 20.
Wow, well,
Wow.
you're fucked. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's 6 damage.
Oh, that's
Row.
not bad. Marked.
Alrighty. Up next is
Is that creature within 5 feet? I can only use one reaction. Never mind.
It's not within 5 feet of you anyway.
and so this
You have your
Sw-
ranged one.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, dark interception.
This swarm right here would come up and Appro-
Tasty,
oops.
tasty wizard.
approach Alexander. And they would attempt to attack. First, 16.
Hits.
Okay, 7 damage. And due to the size of their swarm, they would swarm at you and attack one more time. Missing at a 5. Alright, and that's that swarm of needle blights' turn. Oscar rather, excuse me.
Yay! I get a turn.
And a reaction back.
And my reaction back. Yay! Good. Okay, so cast bless on Ro, Misa, and Alexander. Not sure if it really helps you that much, Alexander, but we'll see. And I'm going to move myself right over here. This way I'm kind of close to both of them and there.
Alrighty. Jimothy, you're up. Jimothy.
Am I running him
Ro,
or
you
is
have the
Lisa?
character, yeah?
I sent you it in Discord.
Whoever wants to control him, I don't care.
Okay, sorry. Didn't know I was being sent it. I will take care of that. Okay, so...
Stomp him.
Jimothy will, it's like, alright, I'll do it. And so he goes up and, I forget what accent he uses. But angry dwarf. So he'll run up next to Ro and start attacking. After I was like, I'll tear you apart, you little twigs, and he's gonna rage.
Alrighty.
And so he's gonna go swinging with the greatsword. 17 hit.
Hits.
Okay, 2d6, and oh god, rage adds what?
+2 at this level.
+2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just damage.
Okay, so 9 damage.
Alrighty, so this swarm is almost gone.
All right, and I think that's all he can do at this level.
Alrighty. So this swarm will come up to Misa. Swarming Misa and getting 2 attacks in, 17 and 15.
17 hits.
Okay. For 6 damage.
Alright.
And that'll be their turn.
Is it my
Right.
turn?
And we're back to Misa.
With the old dude.
Oh, I forgot to put him in. Yeah, let me get his turn in. Forgot about him. Where was his stats? Okay, so he would come up and I'm gonna roll his attacks manually to avoid too much being put out into chat just yet. So he's going to look at this swarm of needle blights and he's going to slash at them with his short sword. Hitting for 6 damage. And then he's going to kind of take the momentum from his short sword and slash once again.
Mm.
Hitting for... Yeah. Thinning out the needle blights a bit. And now it's Misa's turn.
Alright, Lisa will take very unkindly to being stuck. So, 20 plus on both.
Yep, that hits.
So, pitiful. Alright, so 22 damage.
Yeah, that's definitely going to thin out the swarm a bit more.
And then I will step back. And that's my turn.
Cool.
Really.
Alright, Alexander.
Yeah. Alexander. I do not like this situation I've been put in. But
Come on, wizards do AoE.
yes, would there be room to put a sphere here? In
Yeah,
this square?
with these swarms, things can kind of stand in and among them.
Well, it says unoccupied space. I just wondered if this qualified.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Be right back a hot second.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoop. Um. mm, And use my bonus action. I think I can do it. I can't. I think double check. One creature you can see within 2 feet. Yep. I will telekinetically shove myself
Okay.
away from them. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get out of Bob attack range.
Okay.
I
And
got what you
then-
were doing, but it still just kind of made me go, oh. What the
Book it behind the people that protect me. Over
Okay.
here. Protect me, Oscar!
Coward.
Look, I got it for a quarter of my health in one blow. I am not a frontliner. I push Oscar forward and just go get him, buddy.
So what damage did this do? I'm sorry.
It will not damage them unless they end their turn within 5 feet of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. Rohana.
Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. We're gonna go ahead and cast Sacred Flame. Which actually no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do Guiding Bolt at this one.
God damn, the delivery dude was hot.
17 radiant damage on this fucker here in front.
Hot damn.
Oscar, I think you've been single too long. You've said every delivery driver you've gotten in the last couple of weeks has been hot.
Untrue, because the last one was an old man, and I remember that one, and he was not hot. They gave
Not
me
a
like
gold
three.
digger, Oscar.
No. They gave me like 3 plates, thinking that I'm gonna share this with somebody, but I kept just for myself.
Oh, that's awkward. Did Boone die?
No, I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna be a minute, and I ran to the bathroom. I heard Rohana say 17 radiant damage, but I was like mid piss, so I couldn't really.
I'm good. God, sometimes
Right.
I hate being the only chick in most of my D&D groups.
Well,
So
you know
who's taking damage?
That bastard.
Okay. What were you saying?
I said, you know how to remedy that. Make more friend girls and invite them.
I do know a girl who plays D&D, but I don't want her in the group.
Oh.
It's spicy. She's just
Drama.
new and not very reliable sometimes. Of course, got Ryan now, who's doing the same fucking thing.
I know his attendance has been worse than it has been good.
I did not expect to say him. I'm rather annoyed at him about it, to be honest. Because it looks bad on me.
How dare you, Dre? How dare you?
And I'm going to use my War Priest to make a weapon attack on this one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Wait, why were we chastising roll?
I was just being sarcastic about it.
20 definitely hits.
Wait, why is that +5? Okay, plus the blessed. Does that do anything? Oh,
Gives
yeah,
you a
that's a
plus
1d4.
To the attack roll. So you hit. It won't hit harder with bless.
Well, it's plus 1d4 damage.
No.
It's to the
No,
attack
to
roll,
hit.
which is to hit.
Okay, so still 7 damage then.
Yeah. All right, nice. Anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Alrighty. So this one singular needle blight left will. Let's see. It will. Yeah, slash out at row. 9 to hit, missing, and that'll be its turn. Right, and it is this group of needle blights' turn. They would. They don't know what this is really, so they would come up and try to attack Asuka.
They don't know what this is.
Yay.
It is a giant ball of fire. I don't know how they would react to that.
They're not really paying attention. They're fucking stupid.
Good. It's a bit of a me.
Alrighty, so Asuka 10, and they're gonna make 2 attacks. 4, they miss. And that'll be their turn. What do they need to do? Because this mob is gonna take some damage. Alexander?
Deck saves
Okay.
from them.
I'll just do one deck save.
I think. I'll double check.
13 probably fails.
13 just fails.
Okay.
They'll each take 7 damage. The 3 around it.
Cool. Alrighty. So, Asuka, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the slashy bit with my pointy stick.
That's +1. You're welcome.
That is +1. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, victory!
Right.
Smite the fucker.
You thin out the herd a little bit.
Oops, my bad. I hit that second one. That's with the +1.
No. You need to manually add 1 to it.
So 24 to hit, 6 damage.
Yeah. Either way, it was that you killed that one of or that part of the mob.
Okay. That's my turn.
Alrighty. And Jimothy.
Alright, Timothy will continue to wait and make an attack against the blight in front of him. 24.
Hits.
Alright, and it's 15 damage.
That mob of needle blights is toast.
Timothy will just go "Ah!" to the rest of the blights and step forward in front next to Oscar.
Alrighty.
So,
So-
just one space over.
Never have I seen such a tiny bundle of rage.
Did you
kinda
get used
cute.
to it?
It's
As
kinda
a first mate, it works.
I don't know if I'm gonna get used to it. I'm used to the big bundle of rage over there, bro.
If he threatens to bite your ankles off, that is when you worry.
Alrighty, so this mob of needle blights here will look over at this individual, this older gentleman that spoke to you previously, and their shoulders will kind of have these spikes pop up as they spray needles at him. And let's see, that will hit. 9 damage. Alrighty. And it is now Misa's turn again.
Right? So she will.
Actually, it's this guy's turn one more time. My bad.
Okay.
So he would. What would he do? Yeah, he would actually pull out his crossbow and attempt to shoot at these guys. Hitting. For. Okay, so. Fitting out the herd once again, and Misa's turn.
Okay. So Misa will try to take care of this one. So make one attack and then see what happens.
Alrighty.
17.
Hits.
Okay. For 7,
Don't forget
15
less.
damage.
Not that it matters.
So 21 to
Where's-
hit.
21 to hit. Okay, for how much damage?
15.
15. And that mob is done.
Then bonus action dash. Let me see how far I can get. Right next to row. That's my turn.
Alrighty, cool. Alexander.
Bonus action. Ram the sphere into one of the. Ram the sphere into this. Took right back here.
Okay. And they have to make a dex save.
Yes, please.
Okay, 15.
Passes. He'll take half damage.
Okay.
So 5.
Who is it being rammed into?
Guy back here.
Alright, cool.
And with my action, I will. Cast Ray of Frost at
You said Ray of Force?
Ray of Frost.
Oh, okay.
I heard Ray of Force too. I was a little bit confused, but
It's a new spell I came up with.
Fancy.
Does 700 damage.
holy shit!
As you nuke the map, there were no survivors.
Does 700 damage, but only to people named Steve on Fridays.
13?
13 damage.
No,
Or-
13 to hit.
Oh, 13 to hit. Yeah, that'll
You're
hit.
blessed, right?
Yeah.
That was the
that's-
one. 4 damage to the gentleman that is burning and freezing. Hot and cold. Icy hot.
You're hot and you're cold. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one instead because this is my marker.
And then I'm hiding back behind the people. Hi!
Already row.
Okay, let's see here.
You're all frontline, I'm not.
I'm going to step up to him and hit him with my book flail.
Okay, that hits. Cool, cool, cool.
And that does 7 bludgeoning damage.
Don't forget bless.
I mean, I don't really need it with the way I've been rolling.
I know
I
these.
did. Thank you,
these
Oscar.
You're
Actually-
welcome. I feel appreciated now.
Actually, you didn't need it.
No.
It's not casting bless anymore. I'm just gonna switch it out. To
No!
something
No! I love bless.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, I'm gonna do like a second detect good and evil or something.
Shit. I have time to use the restroom. Oi.
Even when I don't, I still go anyways.
2d6 if they end their turn next to the sphere.
Already.
DC 14.
Ro, were you doing anything else or just the one book flail?
You got the 7 damage on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my other War Priest and hit him again.
Already. Roll the hit. Hits.
Why did that not roll damage that time?
You can click the little pink thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
4. Alright, that'll be enough to make that part of the swarm just a little bit less.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. On the Needle Blight's turn.
Hang on. Remember, it takes like 1d6 or something. He said.
If they end their turn, they're
Uh,
beginning their turn at it. Alrighty, so they will come up and attempt to attack Asuka. And 18. Does an 18 hit?
meets it, beats it.
Yep.
Yeah, so it hits.
Okay, and that'll do 6 damage as they slash at you with their gross, splintery claws.
Gross.
And they have to make a dex save. He said he had enough time to go to the bathroom, but we need damage, and it will matter, so...
He
They
said
failed.
2d6, didn't he?
Did he? Okay, yeah, he did. You right. So I'll roll 2d6. 6. Okay. goes and these swarms are looking thinned out. You know, I actually sicked less of these on you than the module calls for.
I'm glad. Thank you.
It was supposed to be 30 of them. I did 18.
30?
Yeah.
Yikes.
I mean, these things individually are pretty wimpy.
Yeah, it hasn't been that bad, but still, the idea of fighting 30 of the fuckers.
I just felt like it was not necessary. You could, without going to 30, you could get like pretty dramatic with it, or get the how much shit's coming at you. It's a lot.
I definitely freaked out when I saw how many there were.
Oh, so Asuka, your turn.
Oh, thank you. Okay. May as well just finish it off.
12 just hits. Meets it, beats it.
+1.
+1.
So you hit a little bit harder this time. Alright. And, yep. Get rid of that one. And there is just one more of this mob remaining. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's about as much as I can do.
Ready, Jimothy.
Alright, he will rush up to the remaining twig blight.
Do the thing, Jimothy.
Ah! Oh, well, I'm gonna need that bless.
Unfortunately, I did not bless Jimothy.
Well, I rolled a 1, so it wasn't that much of a loss. 12.
12 to hit. Meets it, beats
Yep.
it.
Oof. I rolled a 6. Oh, max damage. Oh my gosh. 18 damage.
How's Jimothy gonna finish this?
Take him out at the
He's
knees.
going to stab it with the great sword and just lift it up into the flaming sphere and kind of like roast it like a marshmallow.
Nice.
You see this toasty needle blight just go.
That must have been the best thing to ever put your headset back onto.
Fuck.
Alrighty. And as that happens,
The other
Use-
12 come out.
now I was telling them, Chrome, that the module actually calls for 30 of those things to come out. I did less.
That's
Just
not too
'cause-
bad.
It's just kind of like not that exciting of a combat, so I was like, eh.
I'll be right back. I'll go to the restroom.
Have fun.
Shave my dumb head.
Okay. Now let me find where we were.
Down at the bottom.
Also in my many tabs of notes / book. Alrighty, so this individual looks back at you and says, "Thank you so much. Like I said, druids, am I right?"
So what'd you do?
What did I do? Nothing. The druids have. I don't know exactly what they're doing. They have seen our land to be fertile, and they have decided to make us a target. I've done nothing.
Insight check.
Okay. Give me an insight check. Let me pull back up his stat block.
Fuck. 10.
Okay, let's see. Well, he wouldn't even roll anything. He's not trying to deceive you.
Whether I can discern that is the
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
okay.
How often do these attacks happen?
Well, they've stolen from us, and right now this attack is somewhat ongoing. I've been forced to sleep in the stables. It's one of the last places that has not been overtaken by these damn druids.
So they're here. No.
Everywhere. Yes,
In
they
the
are.
house?
They are in my home, in my
What happened?
vineyard. They have.
What brought him here?
I
What did you do?
honestly, I honestly do not know why it is that they're here. They've stolen from us, stolen our the seeds that allow us to continue to grow the delicious wine we do in spite of Barovia's, shall we say, hostile climate.
It does not seem hospitable for growing grapes.
No, but these seeds that we have are something of a family heirloom, and because of it, we have been able to produce very fine wines in spite of the challenges we face in the Barovian climate.
Hmm. And you say they have taken this?
Yes, they've taken them. These seeds help to keep render the land more fertile than it is. These seeds look to be if you if you see them you would know them. They appear as pine cones, but they have a magical aura about them.
Alright. Um, how big are they?
They could fit in one's hand roughly. They are also very noticeable because they have a bright glowing green light coming from them. They could function as a torch.
Oh, okay.
My apologies, but I don't think we've introduced each other.
Well, twig blights and all.
Yes.
Yes, well, I'm happy to meet you. My name is Davian Mardukov.
Pleasure, Davian. Alexander.
Oscar.
Mitza.
The small
Well.
one is Jimothy.
It
He's
is.
still growling.
He hacks one of the corpses up, just.
Don't
Well, it's
mind
a
him.
pleasure. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I'm here with my family, myself, my eldest son Adrian, my youngest son Elvir, Stephania, my daughter, and her husband Dag. We are here. We've been displaced from our home. We've been able to hold our ground here on the outskirts of the home, but we need we could certainly use some help reclaiming our home, our property, and our vineyard. Do this, and I can certainly assist you in your quest to bring wine to Krezk.
No one has been lost to this druid uh, takeover.
None of my family directly, no. The only thing that has been lost thus far is countless profits due
So they
to
haven't
our
killed anyone.
lack of sales.
Is all I'm trying to get at.
Not that I've seen, no. My family is fine. As far as anyone else, I could not say.
Okay. Stick creatures are one thing, but
I was gonna say that's a very specific question, Alexander.
just want to know why they're doing it.
You don't know? He doesn't really know exactly either.
Well, it's in our best interest to help you out as well, so we will help you.
Wonderful.
Have they taken over a specific room?
As far as I know, the ground floor is, at least the inside of the ground floor is mostly safe. I think the upper level and the vineyards are the most um, conquered areas thus far. Possibly the cellar. I'm not sure. I haven't been down there.
So,
I know the ground floor is. We've managed to not defend it, but keep it from being fully overrun.
Well, I don't have any other questions that I can think of.
I suppose we'll have to help clear out the winery if we want wine for Krezk.
Shall we get to the culling?
Sure.
I will come along with you. I can perhaps serve as a guide throughout the palace.
Palace?
That was a poor choice of words. Throughout the chateau.
Got lost in translation.
It-
Still a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
It's a winery.
this a big place. I know you can only see a very small chunk of the map in a big
Bless you.
place. Thank you.
Well, shall we?
I will follow behind.
Alright.
Huh.
Is this the only point of entry?
There's through
What the fuck is
here.
going on with my
Whoa.
screen?
Ro just yeeted herself into the abyss.
I'm not trying to. My game is. Hold on. My fucking roll 20 likes to go wonky on me.
Yeet! Nice one, Alaric.
And Davian says, "This is the closest entrance. If you would like to walk around the building, we might enter in through the workshop. Here,
You need a layout of how the building's structured is what would be beneficial to us.
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
well, the first floor is where we do much of our fermentation, where we create our barrels, we store them, we age them, we create our bottles. It is a place, a crafter's haven, really, for winemaking.
Is there a lot of windows on this building?
There's one right here.
Mostly on the second floor is what I'm curious about.
On the second floor. Let me see. There's a couple, yeah, on this side of the building. There's one right here. Well, you can't see, but there are a couple windows, yeah. More like on this side of the building, like towards the front. There's 3 windows that you could see from the front of where you're at.
Do they look like they're boarded up or covered or anything? I know I probably can't see in them from here, but would it
I was
be
going to say,
viable?
is it going to be a pain in the butt if we walk around the building and just kind of reveal tool it?
If you'd like to do that, you can.
Yeah, walk this way.
And from what you can tell, the windows, no, they don't appear to be boarded up.
I'm gonna send Zerk. I'll snap Zerk into appearance and I'm gonna have him climb up to one of the windows so I can look in.
Okay.
Just to all the windows on the second floor.
All the windows on the second floor, okay.
I'm following Oscar to attempt to keep him out of trouble.
I'm gonna sit down here. I don't want to walk around while I'm blind.
So give me one moment here.
We're all doing different things to you at once, sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
All
Recon.
good.
It's very
I
helpful.
posted a picture of the cat that's watching us, by the way, if you all want to see something cute in our chat.
I want to walk in here as little blind as I could.
Mm.
It was adorable. How big is she?
She's only
It-
10 pounds.
She. Okay. Oh wow.
She's
Gino's
part
fat.
Kit Kat. I see the fat ass, the orange fat ass on the.
He's a big cat. Siberian.
My girls are Munchkin and Ragdoll, so they're fully grown, permanent kittens.
Aw.
They're idiots, but.
Come.
The window that's right over here next to me has cat face prints on it.
He is sad because Mommy isn't home tonight.
No.
She out with friends or.
No, she's went to a bachelorette party and won't be home till tomorrow.
Mm. It sounds like a good bachelorette party.
I just saw
It
my
was
cat
over at
appear
7.
on stream.
The party was over at 7, so it can't be that good.
They're just all hanging out.
I guess. Yeah.
And Alexander, you said you were sending your minion or whatever up to.
Yeah, he has a climb speed, so I figured he could make it up there.
Yep, definitely. But give me a stealth check on him.
Okay.
I actually just had a moment where I couldn't remember if I'd started streaming or not.
19.
19. Okay, let me. It will be contested by this individual's perception. Give me one
Zerk,
moment.
hide.
Okay. Okay. This individual rolled a 22.
It's just a lizard. It's a druid. Are they gonna kill a lizard?
They would. How do you know it's a druid?
Well, I'm assuming it's a druid. That's what I've been told was in here. If it isn't, then I'm concerned with what I've been told. And I've learned something either way.
So give me one moment here. Okay, she sees the. Yeah, she sees the lizard. I mean, it is a lizard, but it's kind of weird that it would be crawling on the house of this winery, isn't it? What can you do with the familiar? Are you able to speak through it?
I can see through its eyes and hear what it hears.
Okay, so it would look at the lizard and it would say, with that perception check, it would use speak with animals and say, "Please scurry away, dear, all of you."
But you see in the room at least.
You could see a druid standing at the window. She says to the lizard. So the lizard would understand, but you would hear it too.
Yeah.
Scurry away, dear, all of you.
Oh.
The lizard will walk away.
I mean, she's standing out the second floor window. Like, you're not
Yeah.
hiding. She can see you.
It's just gonna go to a different window. It's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay. In the other through the other windows, you can see some ravens kind of perched along the banisters of the railing on the second floor.
Hmm.
The banister inside.
Yeah, inside, like the railing, like sort of along the ledge of the
Okay.
yeah, you could see just some ravens kind of hanging out.
Okay. Is there only those 2 windows?
There are from from this side. Well, there's 4 windows, and one of them you see the druid who spoke to you. One of them you see nothing, and through 2 of the windows you can see some ravens.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm just seeing what else I can do with him. If you want to show them the entirety of the place, you can.
yeah. So if the way you guys are going, you guys are walking into a wall. So let me reveal around.
I was following the paladin.
Thunk. Ow.
Oscar, why did you stop? Ah, my
Fog.
horns.
There is fog. Okay, I can't see very well.
Walk into a building.
Okay, so you could walk around this way, and this is like a bit of a wall here. Then you could do. As you come across this way, you would see. Oh. Kind of scaling the perimeter of the place. Wait, okay, one moment here.
Don't walk us into another wall, jackass.
I am your father.
I can have my lizard cast rope trick.
What the hell?
Give me just a moment as you come up here. I have to see something. Is this a thing?
Fuck.
Okay, so as you come around here, you come up to a well. So you see a ring of tight-fitting moss-covered stones that enclose a 40-foot deep well right here.
Jeez.
That's the kind of well you throw a baby down if you don't want to keep it.
That went to a really dark place really fast.
Throw
Especially
a
because I was opening my mouth to say, do we want to drop the gnome down it?
Everyone floats down here.
Oh god, no! No, I am legitimately scared of clowns because my uncle made me watch that movie when I was like 4.
Well, that's one surefire way to traumatize somebody.
Yeah, have them watch a horror film when they're 4.
My uncle's an asshole.
What the?
Bibson is one of my good friends, by the way.
Got it.
He's calling us horrible.
To be fair, that was our DM saying it. We do not condone.
That's true.
We do not
Of all the
condone
horrible things
throwing
we've
babies
said-
down wells.
What if it was like an evil baby, like Hitler? What if it was a
dru-
Hitler baby?
It was a druid baby, okay?
This has
I
been
mean,
the
not
whole
play a
fucking
druid
night,
in your
though.
campaign.
Oh, I'm
See?
not denying we've been horrible tonight. It's been one thing after another with a lot of us.
I don't know what you're talking
I have
about. I'm
been-
perfect.
The pirate has been a model upstanding citizen. I don't know what you're talking about.
You were
We-
drinking.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
the worst thing they did. And
Paladin
also,
drunk.
Mr. Desecrated a grave.
Hey, it could have been money.
No!
It could have.
It could have also been a mimic, but here we are, still touching it.
I didn't touch it, Oscar. I didn't touch the body.
What the hell is this over here?
This is what you would see, sort of upstairs from the outside. I'm just kind of revealing that as well.
Okay. 3 points of entry, then, that we know of.
I say we go in the front door here. That seems like the smartest choice of action.
Which one?
Alright, here, the door we're standing next to.
Sass.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry, does it surprise you?
No, I'm just saying.
Not even a little bit. Alrighty, so you're going into this door?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So,
Oh god, a
Let me-
skunk just went off outside my window.
I
It was-
will join them.
it was just weed, don't worry.
Oh no, it was a skunk.
Good
Really-
weed, bad skunk.
really
It's-
bad
you can
weed.
never tell.
So I saw some druids on the second floor. A druid on the second floor. It spoke to my lizard, and asked it to scurry away. There are also some ravens on the banisters that lead up to the second floor. Hopefully, I'm afraid that they would probably attack us if we showed up. So I would advise caution in that
Well,
sense.
With such hospitality, how can we possibly not go in?
As you this
Are
room
these
here,
stairs going downstairs or upstairs?
downstairs.
Hold up. I'm trying to figure something
To the
out.
basement.
Yes.
My deity is the Morrigan, which one of her symbols is the raven. I'm wondering if I can use that to my advantage.
Maybe.
I just need to find the right fucking page.
I'm gonna check downstairs.
Okay, real quick, I would just want to tell you what you see in this room. So in here you see a dirty window in the south wall that allows dim light to enter the room. Wine bottles are manufactured here, as evidenced by the tools lying about, the wooden racks full of freshly blown glass bottles along the south wall, and the hearth built into the southwest corner, as well as the barrel of sand standing next to it. A staircase descends underground, and beneath it. Oh, that's weird. A staircase descends underground, and beneath it and the rack of bottles stands a bar door. That was confusing. A confusing sentence.
So
So,
there's a bar door.
yes, that's what it's saying. Yep, so as you go down there, yeah, you do see a barred door.
A barred door.
Yeah.
Good thing we have the owner with us.
Oh, yeah. Davian would come up and he would go down and he would look at it and he would say, well, it appears that this door has been closed off from the inside.
Hmm.
Can Timothy and I? Oh, Mage Hand, right?
Can Mage Hand lift it?
Can it, Mage Hand can only lift 5 pounds, right?
10.
Mm-hmm.
10. Hold on, let me see what the
I do have another way of moving stuff, but I don't know if I would work through this. Let me read it.
Yeah, let me read ahead and see what the conditions
That's
are.
a creature there.
Do any of your DMs know if I'd be able to use the fact that the Morgan?
That sounds like a beseeching your god and like a religion check thing to me personally.
Okay. Because I'm not seeing anything on it, but
That sounds like something we would set a DC. I would kind of secretly set a DC for, and you would roll a religion check to see what kind of knowledge your god might hand to you in relation to the raven, if that's something that represents it. That's definitely something that you could attempt. Absolutely. That's a fun flavor and one we've been doing in our Sunday campaign of having religiously oriented people kind of beseeching their gods for favors. It's been neat.
well, because the Morgan is my goddess, and she's the reason I can do like the double attacks and stuff. So I'd like to do that when we get to a point where I can see the ravens.
Yeah, for sure. I will keep that in mind.
No, my telekinetic shove is only on creatures, so I don't think that would work.
Yeah,
There's
you would.
not
This would
a-
be a strength check situation. It's gonna be much too heavy for that sort of thing.
Okay. Big bar.
We
I
can
don't
go
have
around
Misty
and come
Step.
back to it from the other side.
There's a door up here, but the door is the one that's barred.
You do not know if this is the only door. This is just the first door you've seen.
What's this right here?
That's a door. Oh, that's an entrance into the next room.
Okay, so that's not the one that's barred. It's the one in the basement that's barred. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, the cellar door is barred.
I'm gonna go ahead and cautiously step through this door.
Okay. She just eats herself right into the abyss again.
Stop making me spend my bits.
Yeet.
All right, so you come into this room, and here you are greeted by the rich smell of fermenting wine that fills this large two-story chamber. It's
Nobody like
dominated by
diving into a vat.
this chamber is dominated by 4 enormous wooden casks, each one 8 feet wide and 12 feet tall. A wooden staircase in the center of the room climbs to a 10-foot-high wooden balcony that clings to the south wall, which has 4 windows set into it at the balcony's level. Stacked against the wall underneath the balcony are old, empty barrels with the Wizard of Wines burned into their sides. The balcony climbs at least another 5 feet as it continues along the west and east walls, ending at doors leading to the winery's upper level. Underneath these side balconies are several doors, some of which hang open. Beneath the sloping roofs stretch thick rafters, upon which scores of ravens have quietly gathered. They watch you with great interest.
Your time to shine.
I kind of tip my head at the ravens and see if my deity will say anything through them.
Give me a religion check.
Where is it? It's not a bad
What was your deity's name again?
The Morgan.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Nice roll.
That was, yeah. You will definitely get something. I just want to I want to quickly familiarize myself with that is not a mythology that I'm familiar with.
She is the goddess of battle.
It's like a
Interesting.
Celtic thing.
Mm-hmm. It's an official D&D here.
Not in Faerun, but yes.
That's the best page I could have on her right now.
I'm seeing here. I was just looking at the wiki page.
Oh
It's
yeah, that too.
the goddess of threeness, so kind of like the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit situation in Catholicism, or like the three.
Mother and Crone.
Power of
The-
three will set you free.
The three in Hinduism: Shiva, Brahma, and whatever. Kind of that situation.
Yeah.
All right, so cool. So, what you would get from your goddess, and I'm gonna attempt a Irish accent, but it's gonna be shit, I'm sure. She'd
I mean,
say,
you've heard me using it for the last fucking 2 months. I'm sure you can do something.
I'm horrible at accents. They always turn into something else. Should say, Rohanna, don't fear the ravens. They are not here to hurt you. Hurt ya?
What can you tell me about what we're walking into?
She would just say, the ravens are friends, darling. That's what I can tell you for now.
We appreciate any help you can give.
Thanks, Meridia, for brave.
I'd take it kindly if you didn't insult my god. Just because you don't believe doesn't mean you have to be a cunt.
Wait, you gave up on the barred door, right?
Yes.
Unless
I
you want
really-
to try and barrel
I
it down.
really wanted to try and barrel it down with Jimothy.
I mean, you could try.
Timothy is already going for it. He's still raging.
Yeah.
So he has
Do this,
advantage on
Timothy.
strength
Step
checks.
out of the way. Give him a clear
Alright.
path.
Like
Are
you have
you-
a gnome that is barreling forward and still
Are
frothing.
you helping, Oscar?
Oh yes, I'm absolutely helping.
All right,
Can
so
I
both
help?
of you, we're doing strength checks. I don't think you're going to be
No,
very
I mean
useful.
I want to try and use my telekinetic shove to shove one of them forward while they're
Oh,
running.
that'd be
at
so
it.
cool! Yes, do it.
We can have
Eat
Two
and
peop-
cross.
we can have 2 people attempt
That's
to
fine.
do things however you guys would like to do that.
I'll do the
22
strength.
for the strength check for Jimothy.
Yeah, just help Oscar. Just run him into it.
So what am I doing? Strength.
Yeah. $22. Okay, you're gonna make me look back at this again.
Sorry.
What was this barred by? Let me see.
Come on. How many times do you get a raging Lalafell wanting to tear down a door?
I know.
That word.
All right, so you come through here, and this is this. Yeah, so that'd be enough. So between the two of you, you kind of push through this barricaded wall, and this raging fucking Lalafell gnome dwarf dude smashes through some bricks on the other side of the wall, and you see this. They have attempted to brick this door shut, and you just smash through it.
I lean back again to look through the door behind me. What the fuck are you knuckleheads doing?
And you just see Jimsy going.
So,
Oh
he-
yeah.
what
in
he
doing
said.
that, you would reveal this staircase down here at the bottom.
Screw
Now we
going
have
through the
options.
entire. Yeah, screw going through the entire manor. Let's just go straight to the boss.
I mean,
Shit. Well, to the basement, I guess. Is this okay, sir?
says, Davian says, well, I have not been in the cellar. I could not say what's down there, but
What
if
does
this
it
is
look
where,
like down there? What are we expecting? How big is it?
um, it does not span the entire width of the mansion. It is one of the places where we store our finest wines to age, the Champagne de l'Estampe. We store that to age and obtain its
Fancy.
characteristic richness.
Very well. I will walk down the stairs.
Right? Is anybody else coming with?
I'll
Absolutely.
follow behind them. Why
Yeah.
do my gifts never fucking work?
Let's go.
All right. So you come down here and you enter into this staircase. You see thick moss that covers the walls of this underground staircase. At the foot of the steps is a landing with an arched wooden door set into the north wall.
Need a burrito. Try to open the door.
Alrighty.
Probably should have checked for traps, but too late now.
We don't check for traps.
We do
I
not,
have
and
a
that's
spell, but
it's claimed one of us already. So.
As you
We
open the
can't
door,
Oh
Oh,
my
yay!
god.
you are greeted here in the wine cellar. You see wooden pillars and beams that support the 10-foot high ceiling of this ice cold cellar, which is split in two by a 5-foot thick brick wall. A thin mist covers the floor. Each half of the cellar features an 8-foot tall wooden partition that doubles as a wine rack. The western rack stands empty, but the eastern one is filled with wine bottles. And you just open the door, right?
Sure did.
Yeah, that's gonna be initiative.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
you did it.
Don't listen at the door. Don't check for traps.
We're doing
Just
great.
slap it out there and see what happens.
Woo! Good initiatives.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta-
take you guys to the battle map though because it's just nicer
You
for
gotta
combat.
dangle it out there, see if anything bites.
But we have a map.
Okay, so you guys are going to be kind of lined up.
Oh. With a +7, I got
Yeah.
a 9.
So kind of line yourselves up. Who would be at? Jimothy
Us
would
is up
probably.
front.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
probably.
through.
Yeah.
I imagine
Timothy and I.
Alexander would not be right at the front.
Probably not.
Jimothy gets 13 for initiative. No, 12.
You moved them up, and all our initiative went away.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Whoop.
Did- Is everybody just like hidden now?
Hidden?
I
Oh no,
it
I
looks
clicked
white
on the
to me.
I clicked on the map layer. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna add you guys all to turn into initiative. Put your shit in.
Ah.
And let me draw like a little icon that will represent a door.
A wall.
Okay, here's the door. So, and line tool. Wall. That's a shitty wall. Holy crap. Okay, wall. So, you got to go through this door box here.
Okay. Jimothy got a 12.
Okay.
Oscar got an 8. He just won't put it in.
I can't enter for him.
Oh yeah. Hold on. You said 8.
I didn't know I could do that.
I had 12 on Jimothy.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So this is the end of our time. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to call it here?
We can call it.
I think this is a good place to stop.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And then we can pick up in the fight next week.
Oh, I won't be here next week.
You got
Oh,
your
Oh
own
no.
shit.
Let.
Yep.
Fuck. Either way, we're gonna be short someone, but I think.
He's got his what now? What are you doing? No.
The session that I host every 3 weeks.
Sag.
I know this. It's been rough with everybody's scheduling, but Saturdays I know are tough for people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me roll initiative for this lovely lady right here and her needle blights.
Mitsa, if you want, I can roll your character next week.
Her lovely lady blights.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said I can run your character next week for you if you trust me to.
Okay, yeah.
I know you usually just go rapiers, so.
Well, I mean, rapier plus sneak attack. Then, dodge out of the way because, you can do that.
I've played a rogue or two before.
Okay.
That's what my barbarian did.
Misa, what's your dexterity modifier?
It is +4.
You will go first.
Perhaps we could parlay.
I would like to.
Well, as, we're barely in there. Surprise.
Surprise, we have no idea who you are. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. But leave this farm now. Or else you'll hate me.
Okay, I'll give you props for that. That was well done.
You hate me. Neat. Welcome to the Wizards of Wine, everybody.
Yay, druids and twig blights galore.
Just burn everything down.
But the wine!
I can always make more.
Okay, so we're
But
gonna
it's
stop
right
recording,
here.
then we're ending here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, say goodbye to everybody.